you could blame. I blame that. Vlad definitely. I blame.
I be like, man, why they be like talk? I be like, he got to be paying them because I be like, what make the fools talk that much? They be talking like. I was like, he got to be paying them. So like, ain't no way them dudes get on there for free talking like that.
I be like, you a musician though, so when you come up there, you should be talking about musician stuff.
Right. Now I remember when Ebro was trying to press Kodak, and he was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, like. Hey, Charlamagne tried to get King Von. Yeah. Dirk was like, hey, don't, you can't fall into it because they'll get you if you let them. They'll get you.
Money, you know what? It's that money that they be making. So they be thinking, I'm untouchable. And you know what's so funny? We see that this is an example over the years of people doing, and they still get up there and incriminate themselves. I'm not doing that. You're not knowing what I did back in my past. Okay, let's talk about what we're doing now.
Right. That's why I say Casanova's story was kind of sad, bro. Because I'm like, this is the thing I say about that stuff too. If that's the dude that's making y'all the money, putting y'all on, putting y'all in houses, you gotta protect him. You gotta make it like King Von should have got killed that night.
Bobo, you gotta go to jail for 15 years.
Hey, I'm gonna hold you down. Like Monty said, he did what he did, so I keep the green dot flowing like water. He had to do what he had to do. I'm taking care of him and his family forever. Like, it is what it is, yo. And he didn't even say what dude did. He just stopped taking care of him. But like, y'all letting the money man get popped. Y'all letting the money man get shot, go to jail. That shit, man. That be making me so.
It's because their circles always change. You look at Jay-Z. They be like, well, why Jay ain't getting incriminated? Because Jay he talked about it, but he never gave you pinpoints of where he was at during the times he was doing it.
Right. You can't you wouldn't be able to put nothing on him. For all you know, he just rapping about what he saw. He never said he did what. He never.
And look at his circle though.
He was rapping about Emery's life all the time. He rap about Emery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rap about what Emery was doing.
Let me do the intro. Welcome to the Just Two Black Brothers. I'm DJ Pierce. Our brother PoPolitickin. We got the homie Note82. What's going on? Rapper activist.
I said we already know what year you was born. Shit, the 82.
No, but look, I was checking out the latest album, and you give a lot of flowers and respect to Hov.
Hey man, I'm a Brooklyn dude, man.
Yeah.
I'm a Brooklyn dude, and I'm also the same sign as Hov. So man, I kind of, you kind of get that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, my GOAT is Nas. Jay's right after him, though.
Hey, let me tell you something. We can have a conversation real quick because that's what we do on here. We were just having this conversation about Nas and Jay-Z. So this is what somebody said. They was like, Nas never done the songs like Jay-Z as far as like Change the Game. I said, let me tell you something about Nas though. Nas is so revered in the game that his fans wouldn't allow him to do those songs.
He did though. He
did, but they didn't like those songs when he did them.
I like them. He had You Know Me. He had Uchi Wally Wally.
But if you ask somebody what's Nas's which songs, they're gonna bring up You Owe Me. They're gonna bring up Uchi Wally. They're gonna bring up. Hey, look, when J. Cole tried to do Straight Up Now, he had to go make another song called I Let Nas Down. He had to.
I mean, because you got to think about the style though. When Nas making Uchi Wally, did I think Uchi Wally was trash? No. Is that one of my favorite Nas songs? No. But at the end of the day, you can go. It's so much of a catalog between both of them. Hov got some songs too that you like. Okay, it was okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, I like that.
It's two different styles to me.
I just think Nas is held to a higher standard by his fan base.
Man, I like
think about it. After Rakim, who was the person after Rakim really?
It was Nas.
It was Nas.
So, hey, who we had on, Paul? We had DJ Scratch on. No, what's his name? From Main Source. He was talking about Live at the Barbecue with Nas. He was saying like, what's the DJ name from Main Source? Not
Dizzy Scratch.
Dizzy Scratch. Yeah. So he was telling us about. He was just like Nas came in at 16, just on some that same. Like they say when they first heard him rap, they was like, it's a rap. Like this, it's over for because if this dude is 16, right?
But you forgot.
Nobody's saying that. I was 16 and would never think of that when I was rhyming. Never.
That's a fact.
But I don't know if y'all forget. I don't know if y'all saw that Roxanne Shantae movie. But Roxanne Shante, she used to be on Nas' ass. I think.
Yeah, I seen that.
Tragedy used to be on Nas, so he had like shit. He was little, but you shit. You little,
the people who was around,
yeah.
Think about it. Labels wanted to sign him at 16.
Right.
Yo, he's 16, but he had the mindset of a 25-year-old. So think about that. He was ahead of his time.
That's what we say about. Yeah. No, that's what we say about Pocket Big. Like
all them Queens rappers was out popping back then, and he came under that.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a Brooklyn dude, but I it's a mix up. Like I like all the boroughs, but it's a mix up when it comes to rappers for me. Like I love Brooklyn rappers, but I also as well love Queens rappers because they got some dope rappers.
You know who got the best rappers though?
Who?
I'm biased. I ain't from New York. The best rappers come from Harlem. Harlem. That's what. Who leading that crew you talking about? Who leading that crew you talking about? All them niggas. Dipset. Shit, Dipset mostly. Mace.
Look. He said that, right? So Dipset is better than the Firm.
Best rapper from the club to me.
Why? Man, what are we basing it off? Are we basing it off lyrics, content? What are we basing it off? Because with Dipset, I give you that. They had the
songs.
They had the
songs. So I'm finna read out all these Harlem rappers.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Big L.
Okay.
Smoke Dizza, Dougie Fresh, Q-Tip, Biz Markie. That's it. Mace, Diddy. They got Tupac on here. I don't know why they got Tupac on here. They got J.R. Ryder, J.
Wait, they said Q-Tip was on there? I thought Q-Tip was from Queens.
I thought he was too.
From Harlem, they got Q-Tip on here.
No, sometimes they be messing that stuff up.
Yeah, Q-Tip. That list ain't valid then.
Yeah,
A$AP Rocky from Harlem. I thought from Brooklyn.
Nah, he's from Harlem.
Rocky.
Oh, okay.
D-Dep, Zelia Banks, Black Rob, Davies, of course, Curtis Blow. I'm saying they got some people, man.
Man, they say Q-Tip from Jersey.
Okay, he from Jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did they say Harlem on here?
But they got Manhattan. Well, they got him associated with Queens, Manhattan, and Jersey. So Manhattan is Harlem. So Harlem is in Manhattan. So I guess
I can't say nothing bad about Q-Tip because Tribe is one of my. Those are my goats.
Shit, if you didn't know, now I realize because I didn't really listen to Tribe Called Quest so tough. But I see where Kanye came from. Like, I see where that original Kanye came from. Like, the first college dropout Kanye. That ain't nothing but a Tribe Called Quest right there.
And you gotta think about it too.
I wasn't up on them like that.
Yeah, like Tribe, like you think about Kanye, he's kind of like a baby of Tribe, right?
Yeah.
And I think about a little bit of Common too. If you think about Common,
Common for sure.
Kind of like that cadence that Kanye has is just more aggressive than what Common was doing.
Yeah, but it's like that same. Now I'm thinking about it. Yup, you're right. I just thought about that.
Kanye different though, man. Like Kanye is so different, man. Like because Kanye has the best of both worlds. Like Kanye can switch over to the late '90s and still be in those 2000s and still be relevant because he can go in that.
That's why College Dropout was so good.
College Dropout.
That shit was not just one. That wasn't just one thing the whole way through. You like, damn, he went back. He paid homage to the man. Yeah, that 2 words is my shit off of College Dropout though. 2, I'm like, damn, boy, who's that on there? Most Def don't get the love he deserves, I think.
Most Def is definitely in my top 10. Because he's Brooklyn and he can rap, like seriously.
Hey, when he did the beef shit on the Dave Chappelle, they killed that joint. He was one of what he say can't find a job. That's beef. That's real beef.
And that's why you look at the dynamics of hip hop is so dope because not everybody is in that same pocket and same lane. You got some people that just do extraordinary stuff, and you got people that's like, okay, in that pocket, they can stay in that pocket and still be great. You understand?
Yeah.
Like Nas, you look at Nas been like that for years, and then now he found a producer in the hit.
Man, look, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. That's why I gave Nas like I'm a big J fan, but like I gave Nas that little push because I'm like, yo, to get your first Grammy this late in the game, it's like, man, that's almost like LeBron going back to Cleveland and getting the championship with the Cavaliers.
Hey, I was trying to tell them about Nas in 04 though. They weren't listening to me. In 03.
I listen to Nas all the time.
No, you remember when I kept we had that thing?
Oh, we had to when the beef came out. I think we were sitting in the car when the radio first played Super Ugly. We was at the mall when Super Ugly first came on.
I'm gonna tell you how much I like Nas. I got a godson tattoo.
Oh damn!
It's right here, godson.
Hey,
I like Nas, man. That's my dude, bro.
Nas is like, if you listen to some of my music, I really think like the reference with Hove and Nas, I like to stay in those lanes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's paying homage. That's not taking their flow. That's just saying I'm paying homage, and I like the way that they rap because nobody does it better than those two to me. That's
true. You know, where Jadakiss at on your list?
Huh?
Where Jadakiss at on your list?
Jada is in my top
5 DOA. Come on now.
Not 5. He's top 10. He's in my top 10.
He said he top 5 DOA. That's what he said.
What about? But I'm thinking about Brooklyn. If you had a Brooklyn versus Queens mixtape, I know you probably did it before in the past, but like, what would you like if you got Jay? Then you throw some Fab on there. Sean Price.
Sean Price is
That's my guy, yo.
Sean Price is that's a rapper. If you come into I'm not rapping with Sean Price. I'm just because he can go all day long.
Yep.
And this is what I'm saying. That's why you said Harlem. We done named some names from Brooklyn. I don't know if Harlem can stand with that. Big L, I love you, Big L. I love you, Big L. But at the end of the day, it's more. You going
like each round. You're gonna have to put in some work each round against the Brooklyn artists. Like if they say, "Oh, who we got next?" Sean Price. Oh shit! Then who we got for Sean Price?
No, and then you can really flip it too because you got you got AZ.
Hey,
AZ, yeah.
More technique too.
I think AZ one of Poe's favorite rappers.
Yeah, AZ one of my top 5.
What? He was rapping with Nas when Nas was.
But only man, it's AZ. Like AZ deeper than rap, man. AZ like, man. I just remember when I was first like I was growing up. Man, his style, bro. He just influenced me like by the fashion too. That's just a fly. He just fly. He been fly. He been fly since forever, bro.
You can name so many rappers.
I just took in his whole like. I don't know, man. It's like sometimes like. You listen to some people long enough, you like take some of their spirit in you. That's how AZ is shit. I like took some of his spirit into me. And Nas, I like Jay-Z, like I took that shit into me.
Even too, I can name another Brooklyn Papoose. Like, come on, man. We got two.
Oh, yeah.
Like I love
Saigon.
I love Harlem, but
Saigon from there too?
Saigon. Where is Saigon from? Is he? Wait.
Hey man,
I think Saigon from Queens. Well, is he from Queens?
It sounds like I think he is.
I think he's from Queens.
Let's look him up. Saigon.
I used to like Saigon back in the day too, though.
I don't know what happened to that dude, man. That shit.
Man, come on. Hey, look. Hey, tell him it ain't fair, Notes. You got Big Daddy Kane, Lil Kim, Mos Def. Come on, man.
That's how many rappers we got that you can't even remember.
Yeah, Saigon. They say he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's
right. Oh, yeah.
So many. It's MOP. Come on.
Where's Joel Ortiz from?
Joel is from the Bronx, I believe.
Okay. The Bronx got some hitters too, but like
KRS.
Yeah.
KRS, like that.
You say he's from Brooklyn too.
Who?
Joel Ortiz.
He is?
Oh, he is?
Yeah, on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Joey Badass from Brooklyn, I think.
Joey Badass is.
You say he grew up in the Cooper Park houses?
Shout out Unique. Joey Badass, Power, Raising King.
He grew up in Cooper Park houses in East Wilbur section of Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Damn. We claim him too then. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in Brooklyn too, so I'll take him. Yeah, but I'm from Cali. But you know what's funny though? Being from Cali and now living here, I've been here like 11 years now. So like, I don't know, man. I kind of like embody. I haven't embodied the whole Brooklyn attitude yet. I used to work at this job, bro. Like, and the chicks here, just like at work, they got bad attitude. Man, look, it ain't bad attitude, but they don't take no shit, yo. So like, I'm trying to help the customer out, and they're like, fuck out of here. I'm like, wait, hold on, like, don't we supposed to help them? Yeah, it was like, man, fuck out of here. I was like, so I would have got the manager and shit. I'm like, this person need help and they ain't trying to help him. They was like, nigga, you ain't from Brooklyn or something? But now, because that was like in 2013, 14. But now I see it though. You gotta be that way.
Yeah.
You just gotta, because niggas will play you here so quick, huh? What Jay-Z said? What he say? I'm mad cautious. I never trust grimy ass New Yorkers.
Exactly. Never trust grimy ass New Yorkers. That's that experience that you got though. That's the experience, man. So,
first coming here, I'm all being nice to people. They're like, man, fuck them. I'm like, damn, fuck them. They're like, nigga, fuck. I'm like, all right.
Hey, that's the attitude that they embody. So I mean, it is what it is, man.
All day. So yeah, man, how long you been rapping?
Man, I want to go into the song right quick first, then we come back. Let's go to this music right quick.
Go ahead,
they don't know who we talking to yet.
No, we gotta let them know who let them know.
All right, let them know who you from. Let them know who you are, where you from. Then we go to the video.
All right, I'm Note82, and I actually live in CT now, but I am from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised. So rapper, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, man, I do it all.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I want to play this song. This song's hard. We're gonna let them hear it real quick. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, Prospect Park.
And you say New York City? Yes. We gon' get right tonight. Of course we in the building, we the shit, spark a light. New York City, is you with me? Damn right, we like to fight. New York City, is you with me? Here's the apple, take a bite. We gon' get right tonight. Of course we in the building, we the shit, spark a light. New York City, is you with me? Damn right, we like to fight. New York City, is you with me? Here's the apple, take a bite. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. New York City, the place, we on the come up, damn. Always chasing that paper, stacking a lot of bands. Before the Barclays Center, Brooklyn was going ham. Now I'm chasing a goat, niggas is only fans. Hope the reason I'm spitting, not in my 40s, damn. I've been moving and grooving, focus, I want it all. Need the culture to listen records with Fife Dog. Got me tripping, just missing the try, we needed y'all. Gave me visions of spitting ciphers with Ricky D. You see the ruler is back, another sight to see. I'm on my hip hop shit, they drinking OE. Shout out the OGs, really moving white keys. Kept in knowledge of self, I'm from the concrete. Seeking knowledge of wealth, invest in my dreams. This is much more than music, slogan Nike. We gon' get right tonight. Of course we in the building, we the shit, spark a light. New York City, is you with me? Damn right, we like to fight. New York City, is you with me? Here's the apple, take a bite. We gon' get right tonight. Of course we in the building, we the shit, spark a light. New York City, is you with me? Damn right, we like to fight. New York City, is you with me? Here's the apple, take a bite. Here's the difference, you should listen, trying to show you growth. This is history, officially, I'm back to toast. Love the culture, see these vultures try to serve you dope. This is Novocaine flow, call it antidote. Spitting fire in the booth, split your cantaloupe. This is vital information, you need Fury's cloak. Nick fishing, he was wishing he was on the boat. Hands high, no reply, see they bout to choke. Cause they mumbling these words instead of rapping most. Think you deaf cause all the music that I hear is trash. Lots of artists want this money but their craft is bad. On my boom bap shit and still going ham. This is hip hop, bitch, take your ass to class. Golden era my lane, I had to take them back. 2021 my year just like the 90s scrap. I'ma get it, I'ma take it, spitting bullets, Jack. We gon' get right tonight. Of course we in the building, we the shit, spark a light. New York City, is you with me? Damn right, we like to fight. New York City, is you with me? Here's the apple, take a bite. We gon' get right tonight. Of course we in the building, we the shit, spark a light. New York City, is you with me? Damn right, we like to fight. New York City, is you with me? Here's the apple, take a bite.
That joint fire.
Hey man,
Was that a picture of the Rutgers?
No, he was at Flatbush in Atlantic, I thought.
Yeah, that was Flatbush. That was the Barclays Center, actually, in front of the Barclays where the Nets play at. And then what's that? Forgot the name of this. Bushwick, the Bushwick Collective, where they got all the murals and stuff.
Yeah.
They had like Biz Markie, then that other mural was Biggie that I touched at the end. So, you know, we just wanted to kind of do like something like a throwbackish type of video.
But you had a picture of the basketball court. Where was that?
That was like what was that? I think that was Gershwin Park. If I'm not mistaken, that's kind of like from where I'm from in East New York.
So where's the Rutgers at?
The Rutgers is in Harlem.
That's in Manhattan, the Harlem.
I was like, damn, that should be empty like that. I was like, I'm about to go out there and shoot. I was like, that shit empty like that. I was like, damn. The Rutgers probably always be packed up.
Shoot. We shot that in April, not right now, because they got the championship games going on with the Parks and Brooklyn versus Queens and all of that. So I'm definitely wanted to shoot that then, because shooting it now, nah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get it done.
Exactly. You would have had so many people.
Hey, you know what though? You said some real shit though, man. You said before the Barclays, Brooklyn was going ham. The Barclays changed that whole neighborhood.
I remember like when I was out of high school probably for like 3 years. And then I remember when they first built the Atlantic Center Mall over there. And I had a job at Burlington. And I remember they was talking about taking the people out. And people was like, I didn't never do it. Then like 5-6 years later, all of that was gone, man.
Yeah. My wife was her mom, her grandma had a spot right behind Atlantic on Portland. And she was saying, like, you know, black folk, man, they messed up by selling their stuff. Cause we was over there on we was just on Atlantic because I went to buy a computer from that Best Buy over there. Yeah. But there's a McDonald's if you keep going past it. So what happened was we saw this new tower, right? And it was like they got 3 bedrooms in there. Yeah. And she was like, look it up, see how much it costs. Cause we was thinking about moving. Man, that shit said $79.85 for a 3-bedroom. I said, what the fuck? So she was like, the reason they do that is because it's some dumbass who gonna pay it. Yeah, just to say, oh, I live in Brooklyn downtown. Bruh, $7,900.
They had Brooklyn back up though, man. Like the 90s, Brooklyn was going, like Brooklyn was going crazy, especially where I'm from in East New York, but like that downtown area. And then think about the Barclays where it's at. Fort Greene is right there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So think about if they built the Barclays back then, you know how many people, man, I'm telling you, how many people would have got like serious.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. They did it.
Was going ham for real.
Yeah, we off of Snyder in Flatbush.
Okay.
But my boy, he from Workman. He grew up on Workman Ave in East New York.
Wait. Oh, not Workman Projects.
No, Workman. WRTMAN.
I know you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, he grew up over there, like Pennsylvania Ave.
Oh yeah. Yo, that's right where I'm from. I'm from Linden Projects.
Oh, okay. You know, they got a jerk chicken joint. Yeah. They got a jerk chicken joint on the corner at I think it's Flatlands in Pennsylvania.
That's over there by Star City. I know you.
Yeah, by going towards Erskine. Yeah. So, yo, that's my joint, yo. Like, they put. I seen them on some Instagram channel getting props or whatever. Like, people talk about the best jerk in Brooklyn. I'm like, damn, they coming up because I remember when they first started going out there.
Yeah.
Now that's why I told people. I said, man, living in the city though, man, like it is tough. But I do believe what Keisha Cole say. You can make it, man. If you can make it here. Like you could really make it anywhere in the world, I think, man. Yeah. Like,
because when I go back to New York now, I'm like, yo, I really lived through this shit for 27 years of my life, and I go back and I be like, damn, it's so congested here, it's crazy.
My wife said, she said we gotta move because she said right now in this day and age, New York is a place that is just best to visit. You really don't want to be raising your family here, man. Like my coworker just moved to Atlanta because she moved from one extreme to another, but she was living on Livingston. So like she was like, yo, as soon as I walked outside, it's just shit. You know, like taxis, buses, people. You can't even you don't have time to even take it in because as soon as you walk out the door,
it's there.
It's a whole bunch of buses and cabs and stuff. So she took off because she had little kids. And she was like, I can't raise these kids here.
Yeah, that shit feel good going to a rural area and seeing damn trees and forests and shit.
Hell yeah, shit.
Fresh air. You're like, damn, this fresh air.
Oh, you ain't get no fresh air here. My wife like, it stink, it's dirty. You gotta make sure you don't look on the ground. I'm taking my boys to school and I'm like, don't look on the ground, y'all, because it might be a fucking rat smash, a dog.
Dog shitting on the floor. Like it be like it's so, yo, I remember the first time I came back when I moved back to CT. And I went to go visit one of my homeboys, and he still lives. Well, he's moving now, but he's moving to Jersey. But I remember when I first came back and he was like, yo, come and visit me. I came and visited him. I walked into the project building, pee on the floor. I'm like, yo, I can't do
You I know why I left now, huh?
Yo, bro, I stayed here for about an hour. I was like, yo, bro, I gotta head back, man. Like it's too
now, cause I guess when you leave and get that good life, is you like, fuck, I ain't going back, shit, because I'm chilling where I'm at. Look, I can get on the freeway and ain't nobody on there.
It was crazy. Like when I was growing up, you walked into the building, you got off the bus coming from school, you thinking like it's all cool. You gotta walk with like 100 homies standing in front of the building. And Lord knows you bring one of your friends, he from Bed-Stuy, you bring him over, they like, yo, who that?
Who is that? Yep.
Yeah, he off limits. Leave him alone, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit, yeah, it is. It's bad. Even though they gentrify, they still ain't got to East New York yet, but you know they trying because you seeing them. But I always say like white folk is always good because niggas are scared of them. So like this is the thing, white dude can walk his dog on Pennsylvania Avenue right now. Anybody gonna say shit at 1 a.m, I'm saying, right? Let me walk through 1 a.m, 2 a.m, I ain't from there. Nigga, who the fuck is you? Nigga, where you from? Nigga, y'all let the white dude walk his goddamn shih tzu through here and didn't say nothing to him.
All the ones that would probably go upside the white dude had locked up. So they locked up.
Hey, that's why they locked up.
Yeah, nowadays you probably walk through freaking Star X City and he walked down Pennsylvania Avenue. He's straight.
He's straight. Nigga, I'm like, this nigga here. I be looking out the window sometimes. I'm like, yo, this white dude walking around here 1 a.m. What the fuck they doing?
Funniest thing, I came back and
he a cop?
Something, huh?
My hood. And we in the building. Now, mind you, I lived in this building my whole life before I moved. Now, I've probably been gone 5 years. I come back. Not even 5 years, probably 2 years when I moved back. My homeboy taking the picture. He lived in the projects too, where I lived at. We live in Jersey. I live in CT. He taking the pictures. Yo, we stopped. Like, all right, we moving the equipment around. We ain't see who was coming through. Hey, dude, walk through. We both like,
where you come from?
Yo, we looking at this dude like, yo, where does he go? He walks, gets the key out, opens the door. I'm like, yo, bro, you never seen these white people when we was growing up? He like probably in school, cause not from here.
Hell no. No, that's what they be saying. Like Harlem is like that too now. Harlem, they like shit. They said they was complaining about Spike Lee daddy playing the sax in the window. The white people complaining about it. They putting in noise complaints. They're like, yo, he been doing that for like 30 years. This is his neighborhood. He sit in that window and play the sax. But y'all calling noise complaints on that?
They see the city getting comfortable. And guess what? Back in the day, we didn't have them cameras up. So now you got them cameras up. So of course they feel comfortable enough. I'm gonna call on this, such and such.
Yeah, they got cameras. Man, look, let me tell you something, man. That's what I don't like that because it's a camera. Man, let me tell you something. You know how much money they making off them speed cameras?
A lot.
I think they making like almost $1 billion. They gotta be making close to it because they got them like everywhere now. So it's like, and look, speed limit 20. This is the thing. Speed limit 25. Mm-hmm. You always in a hurry. You ain't never gonna be doing 25. If you do 25, you're gonna be late.
It's a plot to make some money. That's all it was.
Yeah.
You know how aggressive people in New York drive, not just the whole borough. You know how we drive aggressive.
Come on, man. Ain't everybody trying to get somewhere on time. Nobody gonna be late for work for traffic but they getting hit with this red light camera or these speed cameras. They taxing too, like 65 a pop.
Now I'm good.
You see all green lights, you get happy, but then you get some mail in a couple of weeks. Like, look, and all them lights was green, but it was 4 speed cameras on that damn street.
Exactly.
But nah, so what you got working on? I know the EP dropped this year, right?
Yeah, my album dropped this year. Dropped in June.
That joint fire too.
Yeah, Life Beyond the Lights. And I think that was my best body of work, but that's still an evolution to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I still feel like as an artist, you still got another level that you can go to and another level that you can keep going to. So that's what this album was all about. Life Beyond the Lights is a very special meaning behind it. People think it was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. The title was really me saying that I was really gonna stop doing music. And then I had got a job. I actually moved back down south. Got a job, nice job. I was gonna move my family down, and my wife got a good job back up here. So I moved back, and that experience was something difficult because not being with them, trying to get them down there, and then that happened, and me coming back was a sign to me. So you can live life beyond the light. So beyond music, I felt like, you know, I had another life, but I feel like without music being in it, it's no life beyond the lights. You know, so that's why I named it Life Beyond the Lights. And some people might say this is better than my last project. I think my last project watched a few people. Some people was calling it a great body of work, and they was like, "Well, you just went another notch with Life Beyond the Lights." And I tell people, I just doing what I love to do. I like to create, you know.
Yeah, but you want to show some progress if you're gonna keep rapping. Yeah, you're gonna want to show some progress. So that's good that they saying like that joint. I was like, yo, who the hell is this? Because I told Poe, I said, I think I see like flyers around the city. Somewhere I saw your name before. I can't remember, but I was like, damn, it's crazy because like on this show we meet a lot of cats where it's like, how come I didn't know about this dude before? You always got that's like my little catchphrase now. It's like, yeah, how come we didn't know about this person before? But the game is so crazy like that where a lot of people get lost.
It's a lot of people get lost, but I tell people sometimes you have to know who you are in this game when it comes to hip hop and when it comes to being a creative. You don't know who you are, you shouldn't even be doing it. Because at the end of the day, yeah, do you want to make money? Of course you want to make money off your music. You're creating so people can actually tap into what you got going on. But at the end of the day, for me, it starts with the love of it. If I don't have the love of it, I'm not doing music. That's just me. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? That's just me. And people got to understand, hip hop wasn't even built off of money. So I hope people understand that. Hip hop wasn't built off of that. Hip hop was built off of us having a good time and giving our people something that we can actually relate to. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot
and
of
it's still fairly young as a genre.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's still young too.
And think about it. Like hip hop is just like the average person growing up in the projects. Remember what they said, you ain't gonna make it past 19, you ain't gonna make it past 18. So look
what Jay-Z said about that.
Huh?
What Jay-Z said about that. Whether we dribble out this motherfucker, rap metaphors, spit out this motherfucker. So
exactly.
That's how we grew up too.
Exactly. And see, that's the thing about, I tell people as rappers, I feel like we're poets. Because that's poetic what Jay-Z says. That's poetic when you listen to what Nas says. Those are jewels that was dropped when we were younger. And I'm thinking like when I was younger, I didn't get that. I was like, oh, that's a dope line. But then now when you go back and listen to those old records and listen to what they're saying, it's like,
they hit different now.
It hits different now because it's like, yo, I'm a grown man. And I'm like, yo, the shit that he said is true. Because I made it out the hood. So it's not just the rappers. People think, oh, they making millions of dollars. They made it out. You made it out the hood and you not stealing it. Yo, you made it, bro. You made it.
That's why I told somebody, they be like, you old nigga. I be like, nigga, that's a blessing, my nigga. Like, you call me on all you. You know how many
homies I know that got killed? How many homies that committed suicide? How many homies that still in jail? You understand what I'm saying? And they'll never see the outside again. So I'm blessed, man. Like I'm blessed that I went the other route because I was never a street dude. I was always a dude that, I had street dudes around me.
You put your toes in the water.
Exactly.
And you say it's too cold and you did your own thing. Yeah. That's how I was. My wife be like, every time I tell her a story, she be like, nigga, you probably was like 15 when that shit happened. Hey, because I'll be like, trying to act like you still, sometimes you try to like you still hard, and so if they try to play, you be like, nigga, I used to do X, Y, and Z. She's like, he's probably like 16 when he did that shit. Because
you had to, but see, here's the thing about being in the hood, and it's not really something you glorify. You had to grow up real quick. You had to grow up because you could have been in the house with your mother and your father, but when you went outside, it was the jungle out there.
All day.
You had to really have your head on a swivel. Like if you didn't, it's like you was gonna get eaten alive.
That's what I tell people now, like parents, like I used to work at ACS out here, and parents used to be like, yo, I gave my kid everything, I did this, I did that. But we tell them like this, look, you can teach your kid whatever the hell you want to teach them. When they get outside,
they'll do whatever they want to do.
They gonna have to.
Especially if they live in the hood.
Hell yeah.
That's the key right there. Especially when you live in the hood. You live in the suburb. You ain't doing all of that when you walk out your house, man.
Yeah.
Like you probably could wear a gold chain around your neck, big as day. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. You do this in our hood, and that's what I'm saying with our people. Our people gotta understand. We've been doing this for so many years. You gotta realize now that you gotta have a different route. I see now they going crazy in the Bronx. They beating up these old.
Yeah, they wilding.
Like, y'all doing right now, like y'all wilding right now.
And you know the OGs are like,
doing it.
And OGs is like, well, you know, they learn on their own. I'm like, nah, they learn that route. They gonna be learning from some nigga in the pen upstate somewhere, man. Like, because that's the only way. Like, I worked at Joe, so I know they do. They don't really teach them, so it's like they learn. I guess they do it like you gonna learn on your own type thing. But yeah, the Bronx is crazy right now because I think they knocked out like they were like 6 or 7 years old. They like 13, 14. Then they had the little 13-year-old on the back of the moped shooting at the he killed the little girl. She was 14. The 18-year-old is driving a moped. The 13-year-old is on the back of the moped shooting.
Got us. That's tight.
Man, but look, he can barely hang on the back of the moped. He just dumping. He ended up killing a 14-year-old girl. That's not even who they were shooting at.
And think about the regulations, man. Daylight, all that shit. You ain't doing that. Why are you doing that at daylight? And
in the daytime.
Yeah, these OGs need to be on some like, yo, we don't do that. We don't, you know what I'm saying? But
my song was like, look, my song like this. Whoever he was, that ain't even snitching if you tell on him because he a dumbass.
Yeah, he's stupid.
Go ahead and tell us who did that because he's an idiot or whatever. But yeah, you're right though, man. The game, and we were just talking about this with the last guest. Like some people just got it, and some people just, you know, it's always somebody that's gonna be like, well, if Notes rap shit, I can rap too. But you don't know what work Notes put in. You don't know what work he put in to become an artist. You just see it, and that's what we do a lot. We see.
Yeah.
We like haters. If you think about it, because that ain't nothing but hating. If you see another dude rapping and getting it, and you know you can't rap, but you want to rap because you want to get like him or get what he got, to me that's like a form of hating to me. Like
that's where the confusion is at now too. Because you think about with the A&Rs and labels really kind of digressing now. That's what it kind of looks like to me now. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have people that actually look at the talent and kind of view the talent. The talent is, if I put out a song today and I put out a song next week and it makes me look like I'm working. That doesn't mean you're working, and that doesn't mean that the music.
Especially putting out trash.
Especially if you're putting out trash.
If you putting out trash, like you gotta we had artists on here before, man. They like, man, I got 10 albums out. I'm like, bro, let me tell you something. If you got 10 albums out
and you ain't on,
no one know who you are, and it's just. Come on, man. Like, you really think, and they, you know, some people could be like that and still don't, but it's like, for the most part, if you got 10 albums out and you ain't touching no money or nothing like that, then this is a hobby for you.
It's all in a bit, like, to me, you can create the music all you want, but if there's no publishing, no copyright, no nothing going into that, you ain't getting a check from BMI or ASCAP.
What are you doing? That's what Exhibit said. If you in this rap game for the no, who said that? If you in this rap game, that was an Outlaw. They said they was talking about Exhibit though, because you know you got the dudes that I'm just in it for the. But if you trying to be a professional artist, you cannot say I'm not trying to make no money.
Oh no, you definitely trying to make money, and that's what I tell people. It's just that you have to be influenced by the culture first. Money is definitely a part of that. It's in that top 3 when you talk about being an artist. You understand what I'm saying? Your business has to be right first before you can sit up here and say, yo, bro, I'm putting out another album. And then when you said 10 albums, I'm looking at people like, you got 10 albums.
No, hey, Paul was telling them we got people we interviewed, they got 7 albums out, and they talking about like we supposed to be, okay, you got 10 albums out. That we don't know who you are, bro. Nobody knows.
I had some of them people, man, they like, because like some of them, you know how some of them, they already got their career, so they got money coming, but they just want to put out the music. But then they don't want all the other stuff apart. Like, they don't want to do the business part of it. They just want to put out the music. So I noticed some people like that. But then at the same time, it's like, you ain't promoting it, nobody hearing it. So it's like, well, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you ain't really doing nothing.
That's like you just making it for yourself if you doing that.
Yeah. And it's not just Spotify and all this other, them shits don't really pay you nothing. It's more or less about, you got to have the publishing. You got to have, like, look, Song Trust guys. You got to have BMI. You got to have ASCAP. All that stuff that can get you picked. Because with BMI, ASCAP, when you perform, you put that into your BMI, your ASCAP. You get paid to perform. You understand what I'm saying? If you just going out to perform and you ain't getting nothing off it, it's crazy to me. That's what
that's what we was talking with them about. We was talking with them about if you really in this and you don't know your history, then you already that's another red flag. If we bring up, if I'm interviewing you as a rapper and you 30 years old, but you don't know who fucking Jadakiss is or LL Cool J, come on, my man, you don't know who the NWA is, then you don't even know where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta know, like you said, you gotta do your homework, man. You gotta be business minded.
And you have to pay homage as well too, because if not from them, you wouldn't be here right now, because you had to see somebody rap to say, "Yo, I want to rap. That's dope. That's."
That's the main thing I be on. It's like you gotta respect the ancestors. You got a question?
Yeah. So Pharaoh got a question. Yeah. But you gotta be able to know. Like, look, let's say you got a meeting and there's somebody trying to sign you, and they bring up Mos Def.
What you gonna
say? You like, oh shit, I'm not too familiar with this work. Yeah, man, come on, bro.
Oh yeah, Miss Fat Booty, right? Oh yeah, I know who that is. Like y'all, but people, but that they kill me when they have these conversations on Facebook, and I scroll right by, like they stupid. Like, yo, I don't even know why y'all watching these old cats.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, these old cats is what built the culture.
They built the culture.
That's the thing about it, because my whole thing is like, if you look at like Mexicans, they don't do that with their artists. Rock people don't do it with their artists.
Country,
nobody.
Nobody does that.
Man, if you go in there fucking, if you a new artist, rock a country artist, and you go in there talking about, oh, I don't know who Garth Brooks is. Fuck Garth Brooks. Man, they gonna cut your ass off.
Hey, you definitely ain't gonna say fuck Garth Brooks.
Yeah, they gonna cut your ass off from day one. You ain't.
But we come in saying fuck
Biggie, fuck Jay-Z. I don't know them niggas. They don't matter. I'm like, what?
I heard a conversation the other day. They was like, yeah, Biggie Pac really wouldn't made no impact. Man, shut up, bro. You don't know what
man, look. I tell people this, like we just talked about this 2 weeks ago. All you got to do is tell them this. Who the hell? We didn't even know Biggie and Pac was so big that we forget that they was 25 and 24 when they died.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ain't nobody
ain't never got on that level at 24 and 25 years old.
And think about it like this. Pac, when he was in Juice, Pac was only like 19, 20.
Yeah.
So you gotta really look at those, like you gotta really look at it and just say these dudes was just ahead of their time. That's just me. And it's unfortunate that they
That's why they died. That's why they died early.
Yeah, that's why they died, because they was already in their mind, they fit, man. Look, they already surpassed what we doing here on Earth in their mind already. I feel like that about shout out YouTube, man. Let me shout out YouTube. Hope they give us some money for that, because look. I don't got cable in my room, so I had bought the YouTube TV joint, but then I stopped it because they were charging a lot. But I was like, yo, all you gotta do is, if you're in a room chilling, just look up some YouTube videos of like old people, like old Tupac footage. But my thing is, Mike Tyson is that dude too. Like, I was going back looking at all these Mike Tyson. I was like, yo, Mike Tyson was 16, knocking niggas out. Like, they were scared of him at 16.
Grown ass men, like 30.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson been around the culture for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike, I think Mike's getting the recognition, but Mike don't get the more. He needs more.
Nah, he need more. Yeah, he need more. After what?
Y'all ever saw that shit he did with Keenan? And Keenan was telling them, because Mike Tyson was like, I'm a nigga. And then Keenan was like, I don't see you as a nigga. Then Mike Tyson like, nigga, you don't know me, nigga. He was
That's
like,
what he said?
Yeah, he was like, Keenan was like, man, I don't see you as a nigga, man. I see you as a king. Then Mike Tyson like, fuck you, man. My shadow a nigga.
Mike can get away talking greasy to me anytime.
He sure can.
That nigga said my shadow a nigga. I was like, man, you better leave that nigga alone.
Hey, look, Mike Tyson was the only dude who was going. We were like, yo, would you let Mike Tyson punch you in the face for $1 million?
That was the only person you saved.
And think about it like this. Imagine Mike Tyson in the situation Chris Rock was in. You ain't slapping him, Will. It ain't happening, buddy.
Man, that nigga would have killed him. He would have killed him with that head.
First of all, he he wouldn't have even got up there. He would have probably stood up and watch your mouth. Yeah, you're gonna say it from a distance.
Yeah, Chris Rock played himself with this situation. Now they getting on him, man.
They getting on him about the he tried to come out with an old ass O.J. Simpson and Nicole Brown joke. So they on his ass about that now.
Yeah. Like you gotta be sensitive, man.
That funny though. That ain't funny. But the Jada one he ain't deserve. But that ain't funny about that OJ shit. Like you need to stop.
I ain't hear the OJ joke.
Even if it is a joke about OJ and Nicole, that's not funny.
Yeah, that's kind of like that situation done and that was sensitive for us as black folk, man. That shit done.
Yeah, he was saying. I guess they told him they trying to get him to host them Oscars again, and he said that's like OJ going to the crime scene of Nicole Brown. So then that was.
I'm like, nigga, you ain't OJ.
And first of all, you got slapped. You ain't get stabbed.
Yeah.
No, he gonna get stabbed, bro. The problem with Chris Rock too is like, bro, you milking this shit. You ain't. Yeah. When the fuck you gonna say your side of the story? It's been 6 months. You still ain't said nothing. You doing this whole tour and getting all this money. So that's why.
And that's another thing. People got played by that because they was buying them tickets for like $1,000 because they thought he was going to talk about it at the shows. But he like, I'm not talking about anything that happened that night. So people kind of got played.
It might be staged. It kind of looking like it because it's like, bro, you ain't said nothing this whole damn time about this shit yet.
He slapped the living. Take out your mouth.
He trying to say it's because he got litigation still pending or whatever, but he can't talk about nothing that happened.
That money out. He getting that money off them tours. That's what
he getting paid.
Look, I'm a different person. You know, you from Brooklyn. You a punk, bro. I'm sorry. He slapped.
He got the tour with Chris.
He on Kevin Hart. Yeah. Kevin Hart. We were just talking about Kevin Hart because it was like, I don't know, man. Like, and it happens with rappers too. Like, you get to a point to where like you came up on the backs of like the hood who took care of you and shit, right? You came up on the back, like nigga, when you first came out, we was the only niggas that was supporting you and all this and that. But then you let Hollywood propel you to a part to where your shit ain't genuine to us no more.
Right? Because cats be thinking that when you run to show them love from the hood, yo, they might be asking me for money. Nah, I might just want to show you love, bro.
Yeah,
you made it. Like you.
Nah, just like I was talking about Kevin Hart, but I know rappers go through it too. Like you feel like, all right, I'm at this level now, so I don't really gotta really fool with the people who propelled me to this. Not saying that. I just think with the content, not the person himself, but like the content you putting out now is like that shit ain't for us.
I mean, you got to think about like this too. Sometimes people want to play for the puppet. They want to play that role of, you know what I'm saying? They want to still create and make money. So they feel like that's beneath them sometimes. Not everybody does it, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like that's beneath them. But you never can forget where you come from. That's just me. That's how I like I said, congested. Would I live in New York anymore? No. But do I love to go back to New York? Yeah, that's where I'm from. Like,
that's what she was saying. She said we got to move and just come back and visit because it's too crazy.
I was going to ask y'all about this because I saw this post and then they was like, "Oh, Jay-Z heard Lil Wayne 45-second verse and that made Jay-Z write a whole 4-hour verse."
Yo, Jay-Z, they let him breathe on that joint though. But you know what happened though? That's the same. That's what happened on Drake album. They let Wayne breathe on that verse with the song. It was the song with Rick Ross, Drake, and Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. It's toward the end. They gave Wayne the whole end of that joint, and he went in. So then, when I was listening to this guy, then I was like, "Oh, Jay-Z did the same thing." Because Jay-Z, I was like, "Damn, Jay-Z still rapping on this damn song."
I like this. It's like that shit was hella long.
Yeah, it's too hella long, but like. They need to stop that with trying to put Wayne on the same playing field with Jay. It's nowhere near that. Like Wayne is a GOAT. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, fair.
He ain't on no Jay-Z level. Stop. And he didn't write most of his shit. So stop. You need to cut it out.
I ain't gonna say nothing. Who wrote it?
Oh, Gilly? Yeah.
I be telling him that they be saying I'll be lying.
I fool with Wayne, so I don't look. You know how when you say not my baby, the mama she knows then when her son did that shit. She like,
hey,
not my baby.
So you don't believe that? You don't believe?
Nah, you know what it is. I felt like it was just something that. Cause I don't know if he really did it. Like if I was Gilly, I would be going harder for about it to me, but also felt like
I pay for it. You can't.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I bought something from you, is it mine or is it yours?
In rap, it's different. That's like.
I mean, look, if you sold me a verse, I don't know, because I was thinking hip hop, like you got people who just don't.
No. But if people try to play you and you know you wrote it and you trying to act like I didn't write it, no, it's a problem.
Yeah,
but wait, what have Wayne ever said? Gilly didn't write for me.
No. Wayne has never said anything. But here's the thing: I don't care. You're the artist that I'm giving it to. You got to deal with your label. Your label has to pay me straight up.
Right.
That's just me.
Because Wayne don't really got to come out and say who wrote shit. Because
But think about it. Gilly only wrote the Carter 1. After that,
that's the hardest one.
No, Carter 2 the hardest one.
I'm gonna say the only thing about that Gilly thing is he didn't just write for him. He took his swag.
Yeah,
Gilly whole like you can tell like if you watch Gilly and you watch his old freestyles, man, that shit ain't nothing but Lil Wayne. Like Lil Wayne wasn't even like that, and then he just all of a sudden changed. That was because of Gilly. Like Gilly kind of.
But shit, Jay-Z done it before. We don't get on Jay-Z about doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lil Wayne. I'm just saying. I mean, I like.
Look. Jay-Z has done it before.
You do it all the time. We always talk about Jay-Z and he stole Young Chris shit.
Yeah, he stole. But here's the thing with I think with Jay, it's not like he had a whole album roll. He stole Chris's swag. That's definitely noted. He stole that swag, but he made it into his own, and that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
Yeah, but then you took the other nigga out the game. Shit. You eliminate the other nigga at the same time. Like, damn.
Oh, well, yeah, because now he kind of like, that's why I say you got to still be paying him something, right? Like, hey, here you go, man. Hey,
Chris don't look like he's starving. Chris don't look like he's starving, though. So, you know, he probably broke bread with him after the whole Rockefeller situation happened with Dame and them. So, he probably. And
I think these are conversations hip hop purists have. On the surface, nobody gives a fuck, right? It's like, all right, he stole whose style, but when you start getting into the who's the, it's kind of like when they dissect LeBron and Michael Jordan. It's like, all right, well, one of them went to the final 6 times, and his team won all 6 times. One went, but I'm gonna LeBron apologies because this is my thing. I don't give a fuck because that ain't got nothing to do with what I see when I see this man play basketball. If you telling me if I had to do a draft right now of every NBA player in his prime, and I had no one pick, I'm drafting LeBron James.
You are, because it's all around.
Yep, I'm taking LeBron James. Like, if we drafted on who's the greatest offensive-minded player ever, I'll probably go Michael Jordan. But if I want the full, LeBron is Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen are the same player in the beginning. His defense fell off a little bit, but like, that whole he was. I mean, not even Scottie Pippen, Magic Johnson.
If you drafted, no, that's anybody list. The people that we gonna name, you're going to draft Magic Johnson. You're going to draft LeBron James. You're going to draft Jordan. Stop. Like these people into this conversation about the GOAT. They're all GOATs and they're all
GOATs. Yeah,
they're all GOATs.
Ain't no greatest of all time because you can't even really compare these dudes because like if you took LeBron and the way he played now and just placed him dead smack in 86, 87, he killing. If you put him in the 90s at that size, he's killing.
He's killing. He's going to be whining, but he's going to kill because his body is built for that. He's built. He don't have to do what Jordan did when Jordan had the ball. LeBron does that every single year.
I was thinking about, I was like, man, you kind of already had somebody like LeBron. You had Larry Johnson.
Yeah.
Grandma was.
Larry was dribbling the ball. He was.
That's why like you always have somebody with a similar game that came before that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like
LeBron is really like once in a generation though. Like, but yeah, you see some facets of.
He like a little bit of Magic.
Jordan,
a little bit of Bird,
Larry Johnson.
He like all of them mixed together.
Yeah. Kobe, that's what the scary part about it was. Cause it's like shit, man. Like we sit here and talk about his 30-some thousand points, but like this is gonna be top 5 in assists, rebounds, and points by the time he finished.
He went to the finals 10 times. Did anybody mention that? He went to the finals 10 times.
That's what I tell people. I tell people this, man. The finals. This is what people try to do. Like Jordan 6-0. I'm like Jordan's team is 6-0. This is why I like telling people because like the reason why they give the best team the Larry O'Brien trophy, That's because they get that to the best team. The best player gets the Bill Russell MVP trophy. That finals record is a team stat. Mm-hmm. Like people throw that out just to discredit LeBron, but that's a team stat when you say championship.
I can't discredit it. Like here's my thing: if I'm taking somebody over somebody, I'm taking Jordan. I'm just that. That's just me. But LeBron, and no, maybe not because I love Kobe. I love Kobe so much.
Oh yeah. You got. But look, I say Kobe is Mike because Kobe emulated Mike to the T. So you can't go. You can pick either or.
Yeah.
You know, with Kobe and Michael Jordan, because if like you said, if everybody always got their twin, that was Michael Jordan's twin. And Kobe Bryant.
Because defensively, they both were. They did it on both sides, and that's what people take the disparity with Mike. Like LeBron wasn't a great defender when he came in the league. LeBron was a great defender when he got to Miami.
Yeah.
When he got to Miami, that's when he became Mike off the rip. Think about it. Mike won.
Yeah, he was locking them down.
The other year, in his second year, I think, right?
Yeah, he was locked. Yeah, he was deep. Yeah, in 85, 86, he was the best player of the year. At like 22, 23 years old. But nah, that's why I say you can't really try to hate on either one because they, like you said, they both go. It's like Jay-Z and Nas.
I had just learned about they said Michael Jordan had stopped Isaiah Thomas from making the Dream Team.
Yeah,
that's evident though.
They didn't like each other though.
Yeah, because he got mad because they didn't say at the end of that game they just walked off the court that time.
Yeah, so the Pistons, that Bulls Pistons series, that they created a lot of animosity between each other in that. So Jordan, Pippen, all of them was on Dream Team. They ain't fooling with Isaiah Thomas, so Jordan is who he is. Hey, we ain't fooling with. Man, you see that clip where the dude said, I didn't really see the foul, Michael. Michael said that should happen. He's like,
yeah, he said, I believe you. He said, I believe you, Michael.
And he called that shit.
See, that's why you gotta love the NBA. You gotta love the NBA because I love Isaiah Thomas. I don't give a damn if Michael Jordan hate him. So what? He made you great. He made you great.
I was just looking at that shit. At Thomas' point, I was like, damn, I know that shit hurt though, because I know that Dream Team.
But no, look, Scotty hated him more than Jordan though.
Yeah, Scotty ain't fool with him.
Scotty don't like Isaiah Thomas.
I only know Charles Barkley liked him.
And they was following
a lot of them didn't like him on that team.
They was following the hell out of them Bulls though. That's why they didn't like it. They used to beat the Bulls.
Lane Bear, Rodman, and Rick Mahorn. Shit, you going to the hospital after them games.
You got Mahorn, Rodman. You got, come on, man.
But the coach was Daly.
Yeah, and they had Trey Daly coaching. So you got Joe Dumars, you got Rick Mahorn, Bill Laimbeer, Vinny. Oh no, come on, man.
Mark McGuire.
Yeah, he was on that team.
Yep, Mark McGuire.
So you getting hurt? Jordan was getting killed trying to drive on them. So that caused him to be like, yo. He got to the point to where he could call some shots. He called that shot so Isaiah didn't get on that team.
Think about it like this: who both of them broke through to get to their first finals? LeBron and
Isaiah Thomas.
Now, mind you, Isaiah for Mike, and then remember LeBron had to get through that Piston team. That
he had to.
Really good.
That's crazy. Yeah.
They had Rasheed on there.
He had to. Yeah. And then after he got through them, he had to deal with Boston putting together a team. Because Boston got KG and Ray Allen.
Think about the people he went up against in the finals. The first finals he went to, he played that's when Tim Duncan was Tim Duncan.
Yeah. Right.
Which model went.
It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. You ain't winning that.
Now, the only one I see he had a meltdown. I can't. Them Golden State ones don't mean. The Golden State one don't mean nothing to me because they had a super team. I don't care about that. But the Mavs,
the Dallas one.
He shouldn't have lost that one.
He should have lost that one because I think he was scoring like 9 points in the fourth.
Yeah, once they started giggling about Dirk, he's sick, and Dirk had to come out.
Oh, y'all, that's what they did. They activated Dirk. So it's like, y'all fucked up. Y'all don't know Dirk, that dude. Dirk out there hitting fadeaways all on their asses in them games.
And I'm going to kill y'all with something. Dirk should have been the MVP. You know who should have been MVP? Jason Terry.
Yeah.
Because he was killing them.
Nah, they ain't going to
do JJ Barea was balling in that series.
JT was balling.
Yep. Hey, but yeah. I'm looking at the time, man. When we have good conversations, man, we don't even be watching the damn time. But that's what we do. But y'all watch Raising Kanan?
I watched the first series. I watched the first season, but I got to get to this next season now.
Yeah, they say man, that joint hard though, because like I wasn't living in New York in that time, but people say they nailed it on there with the represent Queens with the way it looked back then. But that's my show though, right there.
Yeah.
And 50 got to be up there. We got to start putting 50 up there and giving up flowers too. As far as mogul, like Ice Cubes and the Dr. Dre's, Diddy, 50, yeah, he up there.
Yeah, 50 definitely up there, man. You can't Get Rich or Die Trying. If as much as you want to try to forget it, you can't forget it. And his run, the run that he went on before that album even dropped was crazy, yo.
Yeah, that mixtape, boy. We still get our haircut, and the dude always had a new 50 mixtape for us and shit when we got there.
No, that's what they was talking about. They had Tony Yayo on an interview, and he was talking about, they was like, why your mixtapes ain't on streaming sites nowhere? He was like, damn, all the goddamn samples we was using. I was like, they can't get this shit cleared. They was sampling everything on them shit.
Man, my shit was guns for sale. That shit was hard, boy. We got the semi-automatics, and we got the revolvers. The niggas you should get at. Hey, but who brought the harmony and melodies back into hip hop? Was it Ja Rule or 50? Ain't that what they were fighting over?
Ja Rule was first. To me.
Yeah.
They can't even, like, that shit funny. Like, LL Cool J was doing it, but LL Cool J never sung. He used to get other people to sing. Yeah. That shit switched up.
But LL Cool J sung on Around the Way Girl.
That wasn't him singing?
Yes, it is.
That's him?
Yes, LL Cool J singing on Around the Way Girl.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, look it up. But yeah, so look that up. I think he was in an interview and they asked him.
Oh.
And they just changed his voice up? That's crazy. Yo, LL is the man.
Yeah, they were saying he was like, you look at back all that shit he was doing on them videos, he was doing some crazy shit.
So you letting this album sit, or you working on something else already?
I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna still work it. I got some more videos that I want to do. I got a song called Detox on there. I want to shoot a video for. I want to shoot a video for New York Times. But I'm always working. I'm always working on the next project, but the next project probably ain't gonna drop to about 2024. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm just working on music. I be in the studio just basically just, you know what I'm saying, just playing around a little bit to see, you know, what's going to be what, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm not really in album mode. I'm just in promoting mode behind the scenes. My PR is helping me get it to a lot of radio stations and stuff like that. So that's really it, man. It's just, I don't want to be a person just saturate the market with, because I'm not really known yet. Like, people know me, but I'm not known yet, you know?
Not for long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you look it up, Paul. He sung that. That was him.
Yeah, like, I can find nothing saying it wasn't him.
Yeah, just like all you gotta do is Google who sings on the Around the Way Girl.
But that's him. Like the whole part though. Around the Way Girl.
Yeah, but the other part was a sample. They got me shit that. Yeah, that's a sample, but everything else is him.
Damn.
Yeah, because somebody interviewed him and they asked him.
You could be right about that, because that's not it doesn't sound like a singer singing that. Like, so.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it wasn't even that good.
The only thing that made me really realize it was, when you got to shut up.
Yeah, nobody cared about the other part because it wasn't that good singing. It was just like him. He was just doing his thing. Look, all right, but hey, man, good look. Hey, thank you for coming through. Before we go, man, I told Paul I wanted to play that Mask Off, because that's my joint.
Let's get it.
Featuring House the Beast.
Yes. My God.
All right, for sure. Let everybody know where they can find you, man, how they can find the music, how they can follow you.
You can find me everywhere. IG at Notes82 _, Facebook Notes82, my like page on Facebook Notes82, my Twitter Notes82, my YouTube Notes82. So Notes82 on everything.
All right, for sure. Let's get it.
Mask off, it's time that we evolve. Show them that we run the city, flex on drop a bomb. You know we represent the city, yeah, our boroughs got them shook. From the brook, he from Queens, we some certified crooks. Line them up, shut them down, we some certified cooks. Know these bars gonna wear you out, this is certified jooks. Yeah, dreams of B.I.G. They trying to be the greatest, trying to watch my children eat. And they sleep, motherfucker, while I'm grinding on these beats. Rep the east to the fullest, Brooklyn, I never sleep. See, the game got me focused just like Melvin, I'm a G, but I keep Or the street while you niggas screaming street. Never change to be elite. Baby boy, watch me teach. Got this music in my soul. A savage, watch my cleats. Derrick Henry, I'm a beast. Surprise, let me preach. A disciple with this heat. While I'm punching on these bars, not a problem. Hopping car, run through city marathon. All these critics got it twisted, trying to block me on this mission, but they never in the kitchen cooking up something different. See the difference while they fishing. Look, I never take off. I was taught to get this money, invest in these songs. Think I'm about to touch the city, bring the feeling back home. Know my pen is really special. I've been watching the throne from a distance. Who you kidding? My focus is more. In this lifetime you lived and you die in the cold. My lifestyle is really different. Not capping at all. When I'm gone, they gon' miss it, cause I'm really the source. Chose my own path to glory on my way to the cross. You see success, gotta watch it in my stories, of course, cause they know I will deliver every time that I drop. You see my music for the culture, look, like it or not. My regards to the doubters, all the haters that flop.
And everybody's smart enough to know that, I mean, we've been slighted and we want ours. And I don't mean by like hours, 40 acres in the mule, because we're past that. But we need help. I mean, for us to be on our own 2 feet, us meaning youth or us meaning black people, whatever you want to take it for.
Mask off, it's time that we evolve. Show them that we run the city. Flex gon' drop a bomb. You know we represent the city. Yeah, our burrows got them shook. From the brook, he from Queens. We some certified crooks. Line them up, shut them down. We some certified cooks. Know these bars gon' wear you out. This is certified jux.
I don't do what they do. What I do is make moves. I ain't got the time to waste because the family need food. Gotta stay on my toes. I ain't in this to fold unless I'm doing laundry and I'm putting up clothes. Yeah. Swear I gotta protect this energy, loyal as a dog, but now they don't remember me. You know it's fucked up when friends can turn to enemies. What happened, nigga? That's incompatible chemistry. See what happens when you surrounded by hate and jealousy. That's why I say to myself respectfully, gotta stay away from these niggas with bitch tendencies. We cook the competition, just know that I got the recipe. Fry these niggas up like the chicken from Kennedy. I ain't got the choice but to go win. This God's work. All I'm saying is I was chosen. I gotta keep the focus on the goal with no lens. They love the way I handle shit, like I'm a colon. I'm all in, I'm in this for the W. Shit, I don't mean to trouble you. Can't believe what they say, I never been gullible. Taught to keep it 100 like a smart kid in class. It's a different kind of story once you taking off the mask, revealing what's really real. You know the fake will never last.
It can never last.
And I don't deal with the iffies. They moving sideways like they playing some Super Mario. Me, I've been doing this since Atari though. I don't intervene, I just watch them fall like a domino. House.
Let it rain, bring this pain enough. Oh shit! I'm about to spit me some shit on here, bro.
You about to jump on the back?
That shit read, that's my.
Hey, that's why. Hey, that's what I was thinking in my head. I was like, yo, I'm gonna let that joy breathe on the end, cause like, you know that because this is the thing about music, man. Like, music gotta make you feel a certain way too, right? So like that song there, like. You just get in the car, it's late night, 2 a.m., you just driving, ain't nobody else on the freeway, you just mobbing to that shit like, yeah, all right. That's what that shit feel like ain't nobody else on the road with you, your thoughts, that goddamn song, thinking about the niggas who didn't cross you in the past. That shit hard, yo.
Hey, we gonna roll out, but I found out about that song.
Yeah, who was it?
The Flex. In the Flex.
Oh,
did say Lighty, so them Lighty, like I guess they related probably to the Lighties, and then that Eric Williams dude, he in the group, he is from Backstreet.
For real? Oh, Eric Williams, yeah. Oh, they singing the
I know he ain't singing that damn good. That shit was good. Yeah, it was Eric Williams, the Flex.
Oh, he was singing that on the album.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought that shit was LL Cool J. Somebody, I saw.
But I guess when they said he was singing that, doing the way he was singing that shit.
Oh, that might have been. I might have got them mixed up. It might be doing it, yeah. But hey, look, bro. Like I said, man, you gotta come back and chop it up with us.
Well, we definitely gonna do that, man.
Let's do that. All right, for sure. Hey, wait, you get what's your IG?
Yeah, IG, everything is on Note82, but my IG is at Note82_, and everything else is Note82.
All right, sure. I'm gonna get with you, my man.
Yeah, get with me.